Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a few days since I've updated you guys on anything. Um, this past week has been okay. Thanksgiving was pretty good. It was quite a holiday for us. We didn't have people coming over. We didn't go anywhere for the holiday. We just stayed home and had a quiet day. For the most part, I just stayed in my room and just watched TV and read some of the pages of my book that I'm reading. I got done with one book and I started another one just the other day, and I did quite a bit of journaling over the past few days. I'm done with the yellow journal, the one with the birds and the flowers on it. I'm all done with that. So I officially started this journal today. This is my Christmas daily. This is my number 78 journal. I started this today. I prepped it last night. A little bit more than half of it was prepped last night. What I mean by prepping is that I glue 2 pages together. And the reason why I do that throughout the journal is because I decorate the pages, and some of the pages can be bumpy because of the decorations. So that's why I do that. And plus I use pens and markers, and there's bleed through from it. So this is like my December page. And I decorated some of the pages. Spent a good couple hours. I started an entry today, which I'm not even done yet with the entry. I don't know when I will be done. I don't know how far into it I'll get tonight. I will decorate more of it tomorrow. And so far, this is what I... Hang on. Sorry about that. This is what I have decorated. It's about at least a quarter decorated. So these are blank pages, which is fine. I don't really like blank pages only because my writing goes on a slant. But well, nobody reads my journals anyway. I'm like the only one who has access to them. I don't show them to anybody. I don't let people read these things. This is for my eventing only. And I am changing up a bit about I'm changing up my journaling a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to say, I'm not decorating it like how I used to decorate it. I'm using other formats. I'm using other decorations, other materials, things like that. Next year, what I want to start to do is I want to add pictures in it. So I could take pictures of certain things, save them to my phone, and upload them in an email and send to my library, and print them out at my library, at the library that I go to, the Kirby Library. I wanted to do that this year, but I'm like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that because it costs money to do that. I'm still trying to save money. I don't want to spend as much money as I used to, but I'm going to try to do that next year. Hopefully in the beginning of the year. And it looks like this is going to be the last journal of this year. It's pretty thick without the decorating. It's roughly an inch thick, close to it. I've got plenty of room to decorate. I've got plenty of room to write in here. And, yeah, that's pretty much it with this journal. Like I said, I'm going to decorate more of it tomorrow. I don't know how far I'll get. Probably, I'll try to have at least half of it done. And I'll do another quarter of it Friday. And I think I'm off. I want to say I'm off next Sunday, so I might get done decorating the whole entire thing within a week's time. Maybe a week and a half. Depending upon it, if I'm going to be in the mood for it too. because sometimes I'm not in the mood for it. Alright, moving on to other things. I'm gonna be doing a video about all the journals that I started and finished this year, including this one. I was actually I was starting to think to do it tomorrow. I don't know how long the video is gonna be. Bear with me. Whatever it is what it's gonna be. It's fine. I want to say that I covered at least 14 journals this year. This being my 15th. This guy. Next year, I have only 9 journals set aside. I'm not saying I'm slowing down with the journaling, but I do go through them like wildfire. My average amount of journals that I utilize, it used to be 12, because I would average one journal a month. I bumped it up, like 3 years ago, I bumped it up to 15, 16 journals a year. That's more than enough. And you gotta understand that, like, when I'm going through a lot, or I have a lot on my mind, I tend to journal a lot more than I normally would. I mean, you could always tell when I'm ripping through a journal that fast, that I'm going through something. And I do write a lot to begin with. I write the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between. And that's why I've covered quite a bit of journals over the past few years, starting back 3 years ago. Before that, it was about 12, maybe 13 journals a year. Don't get me wrong, I'm not in any kind of rush to finish a journal. I'm not. I never was. But it's the fact that I write a lot. And, you know, I did get 5 new journals, a couple weeks ago from Barnes & Noble. So one of my friends bought, 5 new journals for me that I picked out. Will I use them next year? Quite possibly. I don't know. I do know that I want to get a bigger journal for my Christmas daily next year. I want to look at 11 by 8 size. This is like the A5 size. It's like the average size of a journal, and this is what I prefer. Only reason I say anything about the larger journal for a Christmas daily next year is because I have a lot of magazine clippings that are pretty sizable. They're not going to fit in this type of journal. Yes, I could size them down, but I don't want to do that. As with other materials, I'm probably going to buy a couple magazines next year, starting in February, because I still have a lot of magazine clippings to weed through. So, in February, I'm going to, like, just restock what I've used. That includes pens, journals, stickers, washi tape, magazine clippings, cardstock, the glue sticks. I have plenty for now. And speaking of glue sticks, very briefly, I'm probably not going to use them for my next journal for January, because I'm going to be utilizing the Smashbook. If you go back in one of my previous vlogs, videos, you'll know what I mean. I uploaded a portion of a video about the nine journals that stack that I'm going to be utilizing next year. Will I use more than 9? Probably. Depending upon what I go through, what I have to deal with, depending upon what's on my mind. I can't foresee how many journals I'm going to be utilizing next year. So far, I only have set aside 9. That's pretty much it. I might utilize the 5 new ones that I got recently within the past couple weeks from Barnes & Noble. From a friend of mine. He and I we went to Barnes & Noble, and he bought the journals that I picked out, so I picked out 5. So I might use them next year. And I do definitely want to get a bigger journal for for my Christmas daily next year. A little bit bigger than this. That's going to be computer paper size. In other news, I did have to work Black Friday. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't, like, crazy busy like previous years, but it was okay. The weekend was good. I had to work the weekend. I had the day off today, so, of course, I did the rest of the laundry, only 2 loads. I did the majority of the laundry yesterday. I had to get that out of the way between work and before work and things like that. I'm glad that's all done and over with. I did put in a Walmart order. I bought stuff that I needed. I bought, like, lipstick, I bought coffee, cotton balls, things like that. Things I know I'm going to use. So this afternoon, I had to run out to buy stamps. I mailed out a few of the Christmas cards I had written out late last week. I'm glad I got that out of the way. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the time being. My next video is going to be about the stack of journals that I utilized this year, including this one, because I just started this today. Alright, I'm going to let you guys go at that. I hope you have a great night. Bye!